Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have got week 2 of Virtual Sports League Division 1. We've got Backdoor Protectors versus Zero Expectations. But I have a feeling that they have a lot of expectations, or at least minimum one. Minimum one expectation, and we're all ready to go. Let's just fire up now and get ready for some Dota 2. As you know, Virtual Sports League is the premier league for Dota 2 in the world. Now that TI is finished, of course. Although we have been known to get, specifically last stream, we actually got 10 people watching at once. And I don't know if TI can actually match those kinds of numbers. But for now, numbers is what we're talking about, and specifically the number 2. And that is Dota 2. That is Dota 2 for me and you tonight to do, today. Tonight. Here. For you and everyone. Now we're connecting, we're ready to go. We've got, and as I said, this is Division 2. We've got 2 teams here. Unfortunately, Division 1 has only got 3 teams, so while it's a 4-week season, they're basically just going to each play each other twice and then rock and roll from there. There's negative 30 seconds on the captain's mode, so the drafting stage goes much quicker than it does without those restrictions.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
We are ready to go. Now there is a delay. I think I've got the delay set at 1 minute, or is it? I think it's 2 minutes. Yep, it's 2 minutes. I have the delay set at 2 minutes. So while I would love to absolutely reply to you as quickly as possible and all that jazz, sometimes the comments are actually going to come in much more live and quickly, and that is just to stop any form of cheating.
10 seconds
simple little catch there. But here we go.
5 seconds remaining.
The stream has just started. I can see it now on that side there. So fire up for those watching. Thank you for coming. And we've got some pretty serious bans already. Specifically the Disruptor and the Oracle. They are pretty popular picks in Virtual Sports League. Pretty popular indeed. We just get some messages from the stream. People want to watch, and there we go. Now we can watch. Now something I have and I often fret and get scared of the entire day coming up to casting one of the Virtual Sports League matches is of course that elusive first blood. Now this season, I've managed to get the first blood on week 1. So if I get it this week, that's going to be 2. That's going to be 2 weeks in a row the Virtual Sports League hasn't missed the first blood, which, you know, seems like a pretty standard thing, but it's not. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you as much as I want to. I have been missing it. But enough about first blood. Let's talk about first picks. Nature's Prophet for Team Zero Expectations, and then Backdoor Protectors. We've got a Magnus. Now the thing about Magnus is lots of ivory. There's a big ivory situation going on. He's got an ivory spear, he's got an ivory horn, and then he's got some ivory hanging off of his what are they called? But his hair, his little braids. He's got some ivory hanging off there as well. He's a big ivory man with an ivory plan. But celebrate good times. Pugna ban, Grimstroke ban, Silencer ban. I think he's been banned every single match, and this goes for last season as well. It's hard for me to tell because I only cast 1 match a week, and we don't record hero picks just yet. That is probably something we're going to get into for Season 6, as I'm becoming much more familiar with the API that works with Dota. So I might just start funneling that into a local database and getting some real nice statistics for Virtual Sports League.
Radiant team pick.
Radiant team pick. How about that? How about Radiant team picks? Bang. Dire team, bang. Rubik.
Dire team pick.
Wish Doctor, and what feels good, when you pick Rubik, you want nice spells to steal. And already, just by Magnus existing, I think it's a very good hero to pick. Obviously, RP is incredible, but Skewer and Shockwave are also just incredible spells, specifically with 0-point cast time, which Rubik offers. But like Shockwave is so long range, high damage, it's awesome. It also, oh no, is that his Ags? It is his Ags, isn't it? His Ags is Horn Toss now, yep, so his Shockwave is on the Shard. It's always good to have a Shard ability. Again, Rubik is loving this with a Witch Doctor, also a good spell steal hero, and Venge. Best part about Venge is, you can't steal a passive, so you're either getting Wave of Terror, which obviously isn't great, but it is still a very good spell, but Swap and Stun are just incredible. Techies. We've got 3 heroes chilling on both teams. 4 heroes. Earthshaker. Earthshaker is a hero which is often banned in my turbo matches, just because I guess he just offers so much. The hero can do a lot without farm. The hero can do a lot with farm.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining. See how quick you have to pick with this negative 30 seconds. It really does force your brain to tick.
Dire team back.
But Dire team, Backdoor Protectors, they don't need more time. All they need is the confidence to click that button, and they have. Backdoor Protectors, might I say, the little sword symbol is just, it's looking so good. Zero Expectations normally have one. They've normally got a flag going, but there was a little technical difficulty with picking the team, so let's just be happy that it says Zero Expectations, and we're all lined up with the team names. Luna. Nobody can take advantage of Magnus's Empower just yet, and that's not really a big deal because this might be a mid Magnus and he doesn't really get Empower until relatively late anyway. They've got Catch for the Nature's Prophet, even if he wants to put himself in the trees, sprout himself and TP out. Vengeful Spirit is able to see him with that Wave of Terror. Skewer is also able to stun through that. So he can't be as slippery as he wants to be. All support bans on Backdoor Protectors, they really are just getting supports out of there, whereas there's a bit more of a mixture in the bans from Zero Expectations. You know, we got some Mars, the most useful hero in Dota 2. We got some Sniper, the most frustrating hero in Dota 2, and a Queen of Pain, a hero in Dota 2 as well.
5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining. Some good made. Some good made.
Dire team pick.
Dire team pick. They banned Underlord. Interesting. I know he's great against Magnus.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I guess they have a reason why they wanted to ban that. So.
Remaining. Radiant team pick.
And that's a pick, and that looks like an Invoker. Okay. So, off lane Mag, maybe mid Invoker. Which is so exciting to see. I don't know if there has been an Invoker pick in Virtual Sports League yet. And this does go for all 5 seasons. Obviously, the first 3 were a little bit different. But, you know, there's 5 seasons now. It's at a sort of standard method. And it's good to see Invoker show up. Very exciting. we're just chilling, we're just chilling. They're going to use up this reserve time here, and I don't actually know what happens if you don't manage to pick in time. Does it do the old gold punishment? 2 gold per second? Because there is definitely some thought going into it, unless they're just trying to, you know, give us a nice tense situation. You know, 4, 3, 2. On the very last second, Pudge. The Butcher is here. Fantastic. So that looks like it's going to be a mid Pudge with the Dusky, and that's going to be an off lane Earthshaker. Unless Tet is going to go mid, and then Kofa is obviously a safe lane Nature's Prophet. Magnus put on GG, no tanker, so that looks like it's an off lane Magnus, as we said. Soul Brother mid lane, and 1 is saying position 1 Luna. Okay, I like both teams' lineups. Damage, stun, trickery, specifically on Zero Expectations with a Techie and a Rubik. There's a lot of trickery going on there, but ultimately fantastic. Look at the Avenge set, huge wings, love that. Massive weapon as well. Scarecrow must play a lot of Vengeful Spirit because that is such a big set. But we are getting into this game real soon, I assume. Dota's just sorting itself out. You know, bit of this, bit of that, thinking. I'm thinking. And it's thought. It's had its thought. Thinking over. So that's an immediate smoke coming out from the boys of Zero Expectations. Let's just get a stick or wand count as we always do at Virtual Sports League. On Zero Expectations, we have got 3 sticks and a wand. So far they're winning. And then on Backdoor Protectors, we got 2 sticks and a wand. So yeah, it does look like this one's going to go to Zero Expectations based off of the illustrious wand count. Now we do have a double smoke, and I can't stress this enough. This is Division 1, which means it's an open division, which means I can be mean to these people. Because, you know, our Dota 2, our Div 2 players, they're cool, they're chill. They're like, we make some mistakes, but hey, that's fine, we're having fun, we're chilling. Whereas I think I've heard every single one of the Division 1 players say, we are better than you, and given the chance, we would rather you have a bad day. These are the kinds of things that Div 1 players say. You know, have a bad day, you stink, if possible, go hungry for a couple weeks, you know, like don't eat too much food. They wish you hydration. Yeah, they want you to be parched, essentially. And so every time I'm going to say something bad about these Div 1 players, don't feel bad for them. They suck. Alright, they're really rude. But most of all, they're really talented. Most of them are much better than me, and I am the average 3.5k player. And that Pudge has got a 3.5k hook, but the Magnus was the one that took that hook, knowing that he can escape using a skewer, but he was not quick enough on a tango to get himself out of dodge. However, the Pudge ends up going down as well. So a little bit of a bloodbath. 3 kills already, but that's the kind of action that you can expect in Virtual Sports League. Very nice. Love it so far. Now this is a mid Earthshaker, which is very exciting to go. And let's get those last hits and denies up. Let's keep an eye on these health bars at the top. Hopefully I can get a first blood. But let's just go over the lanes for a little bit as well. So in the bottom lane, for Zero Expectations, we have got a position 1 Nature's Prophet with a hard support Rubik. And that is against a position 3 Magnus and a position 4, is that a Vengeful Spirit that's down there? And position 4, Witch Doctor, cool. Top lane for the Zero Expectations, position 3 Pudge with a Techies and his pods 4. And then we have got a position 1 Luna with a hard support Vengeful Spirit. Then we've had enough this mid lane. I do enjoy a little bit of mid lane matchup, but let's just check out these other lanes, see what's going on, see what's what. Any predictable builds so far? Obviously early game, Nothing special was going to happen, but standing nicely behind those creeps, not wanting to get hooked. Fair enough. Let's see what's going on the other side. Good network issues? No, we're good. Happy days, happy days. And bang, big last hit. Shaker's got his bottle now mid, that's great news. Oh, and there it is. I was unable to get the first blood. Oh, no, we did get first blood. It was middle, so who cares that I missed it? Yes. Bang. Luna finds himself... Was that 2 kills? Did he get both? Yes, he did. So that's great news for Luna because that means he is already on 2-0. Feeling very good if you're a carry with those kinds of scores. Obviously the damage and the fight recaps are a little bit negligible right now, so we'll just ignore those for now and keep going back to the mid lane. Focus level 4, but Earthshaker's got a massive wave coming up. Choosing to try and use a big spell just to get this farm. But now he's going to miss himself some last hits. That's all good. The shit talking there from the players. Vision. Oh. Little bit of trouble. Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna do it. He says, "My life is naught." It's gonna feel much better if he had the hook here, but he's actually got a position 1 Nature's Prophet, so he doesn't actually need to be concerned. And now the Sunstrike misses as well. Really well played from the Nature's Prophet using this global teleport. One of the only heroes in Dota 2 which has a free teleport, and I say one of the only. He is the only that has a free position teleport that he can use on cooldown in anywhere on the map though. Many players have global abilities, but often they have to be targeted on a hero or something like that. I know. But yeah, great to see the position 1 Nature's Prophet coming out. It's just great to see already a nice even match. 5 kills apiece. Nobody's really skyrocketing. However, this Luna is absolutely dominating this Pudge in this lane. So it's very nice that they were able to get that kill. Pudge sitting here with a bracer. He's flying himself out some tangos as well. Why not? Nature's Prophet, he's chilling. He's got his treads. He's going to start hitting real quick, real fast. And let's give bottom lane a little bit of love. Let's see what No Tanker is doing, what he's up to. Let me just keep an eye on these health bars at the top. No, it looks like everything's chilling for now, which is the way that we like it. Although, in true Vitra Sports League fashion, it's never that chill. He's pinging GG No Tanker. They're going to try and hit. This Sunstrike comes out. I think it was a very clever option. Rubik managed to pull his mate out of his enemy out of the sprout. But that's okay. They got the kill anyway because he was closer to his teammate. I would be expecting... Yep, Luna's got one. Does Vengeful Spirit? No. 3 quelling... Okay, yeah. Backdoor Protectors, they are starting to pick up these Quelling Blades now, which is, of course, the move that you should do against Nature's Prophet. Because the easiest way to chop down a tree is with an axe, and Quelling Blade is only $125, which will most likely... Gold, which will most likely save your life. How was our boy doing mid? Really well. He's actually ahead of Invoker regarding these last hits, so... Range advantage be damned. At Virtual Sports League, the hooks are hit. Techies comes through, and that's a lot of damage put through already. Are they able to? Yes, with that grenade, they are definitely going to be able to get that kill. No, there was a wand. There was a stick as well, which means it ends up being a 2 for nothing. Very, very well played. That was zero expectations. No, that was Backdoor Protectors. Who am I kidding? Bottom lane. Oh no, with a Maledict, you're certainly going to die. You may as well just keep hitting. However, he actually thinks he's not going to die because he can heal himself inside of these trees and he's able to stay alive. This game is giving us some very even trades. Every time I think I know what's going on, the Division 1 players prove how much better they are than me by proving me wrong. Oh, and another missed hook by Dusky. As far as I'm concerned, he hasn't missed one. Yeah. Vengeful Spirit trying to be sneaky and get this experience, but no. Soma Yokehira was very much ready for that. Bang. Now the Shaker is level 6, so if he thinks he can get this Invoker low enough, and Invoker has absolutely caught up now. Yep, he's going to definitely use it. I had thought that would be the case, but thanks to the wand, I think he's going to be fine. Yep, absolutely fine. Top lane Pudge goes down again. Techie's trying to get himself into the vision, but the ward, which they were not aware of, actually manages to spot him. Luna finds herself another kill, and that is a 6-1 Luna. If I was an Earthshaker, I would be coming top to try and deal with this, because someone like a Luna can definitely get ahead and cause many issues. Bottom lane, Invoker actually died. I'm not sure how. Earthshaker, mid lane, got himself a nice kill. Fantastic. Oh, about to TP out. Oh no, the cast managed to get bounced back, but this Rubik should be able to come through and just bang. Zap goes the kill. 11-10. There is kills everywhere. It's essentially a game of Mario Party, the amount of death and carnage that is happening.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
When ew, nice little techies. Oh, mid lane. That ward, absolutely. He's just pinging a lot. This ward, I love this ward. They almost got the. Oh, they actually did have the D ward finally. Love that ward. I haven't seen that one, and I really rate it. The swap comes through, and this is probably going to be an easy kill for the Luna. Yes, it is. Fantastic. That looks like a 7-1 Luna. Feeling very good. Nature's Prophet, however, the two safe lanes are absolutely. I'm not going to say neck and neck, but they're certainly competing in an even state. However, look at this. Luna is 6,000, essentially 1,500 gold ahead. Swap going to come through? No, not just yet. No swap.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is what you want to do if you Pudge. He's got level 6 now. He's happy days. He wants to get a hook, but he can't with... And yes, he's managed to hit that one there. Fantastic. And the Techie's follow-up is definitely going to be able to get this kill on the mid Invoker. Now they're chasing down this Vengeful Spirit. And with the Nature's Prophet, it's going to be made very, very easy. Awesome. Now that after Sprout is cast, all trees in 900 raiders heal allies. 25 heal per second. Nothing to scoff at. It's 50 health after 2 seconds, if in case anyone can't do math very well. I'm definitely one of those people. Punch! Does go down. If Prophet was there a little bit earlier, maybe that 50 heal that we were talking about would have come through, but no. And why is he TPing bottom? I guess he just wants to farm. There is a lot of danger here. I know that Witch Doctor is not level 6 just yet, but Skewer, power, there's a lot of damage which can come through, and I think he's going to get some bounces here for sure. Yep, he got one. With that as well, there's a lot of damage coming through. He does not have Echo. It was actually a horrible idea coming bottom by himself without much escape. Maledict picked up on the Rubik.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
and we've got our
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We've got our chat is active. We've now got our number 1 fan showing up as always. Thank you, number 1 fan. Number 1 fan distracting me so I missed the kills. Absolutely.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Interesting. Let's close that one there down. Bottom lane, we've got 4 heroes for the side of Backdoor Protectors, really set up in a way that makes it seem like they've got business. They've got business to attend to. It's all 5 heroes now, and everyone can get here on the side of Radiant, and it seems like the TPs are now coming in. We've got 3. We've got a nice little... and he's got a steal. Very nice. Didn't get the one he wanted, but now that's 2 dead already. Pudge finally goes down. Luna uses her ultimate, trying to get a bunch of damage to go in, and definitely applying it. But there is an RP coming. He's already used Skewer, so he won't be able to get in range. However, now that he's used that, he's definitely going to be able to get this Nexus Prophet. Finally goes down. Earthshaker does have Echo Slam, and it is used on a Luna. Are they able to find his way? They managed to get the Magnus as well. Oh, no. Oh no. Dota 2 has just crashed, ladies and gentlemen. Reconnect. Reconnect. We are reconnecting. We are back, and we are in business. Fantastic. No fret here. We are back and we are ready. I did miss that fight. Did Luna end up dying? Let us see. Yes, she's got 2 deaths, so that was most likely the second death. Apologies for that technical difficulty. We are 100% back.
Better than a poultice.
Interesting.
Well-gotten gains.
Boom, boom, boom. Smoke coming out mid. Now this Pudge looks like he's going to have a lot of trouble staying alive. He is quite tanky, and he's throwing out a hook. Doesn't hit anything. The fishing lesson is not successful.
Tower is under attack.
Luna absolutely farming up a storm here. Nature's Prophet's trying to close this gap, but Luna managing to stay ahead. It's really well played by the Luna, really. Here we go. Let's have a look at those items. We haven't looked at those in a while. And we've got a 4... Okay, Midas on the Invoker, easy peasy. 4 staff on the Venture Spirit, good to see. Nothing else major. Obviously that Blink Dagger is huge. Maelstrom coming out, lots of farming. Veil of Discord on Pudge feels nice. But yeah, nothing that's going to make me think, wow, wait. Pudge happily just hitting some creeps. The game is still very even though. 19 kills to 20. 0 expectations 19. 4k gold lead on the side of Backdoor Protectors. But I do think that this is all chilling in out Luna at the moment. No, it's not. It's not. I say that, but it's not. I've got numbers right here. I can see.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Hitting in his Lucent Beam. More damage. Sure.
Dota 2 is a fun and balanced game. Fun and balanced game.
Luna's bottom lane feeling good.
It's my favorite.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, this fight is going so well. I'm so upset I wasn't there to see it properly. The Luna again cleaning up. What is Luna? It's 9 and 2 Luna.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bam, bam.
I'll take that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What are we up to now? Has Luna got the butterfly yet? No, that looks like it's just going to fly out soon. Rubik almost coming on Aether Lens. Pudge. Is this just going to be a stage in this game when they're able to convincingly win a fight? Because I do think a fight will obviously balance things out very nicely, but these fights are looking a bit one-sided. Which, what we've seen at least. How's the Aghanim Scepter coming along? Not bad, especially considering we've got 644 in the bank. Maybe needs to die just that little bit more to really bump up the numbers. Nature's Prophet not closing that gap, especially after that last fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well-gotten gains.
Prophet. Okay, just farming. I thought he knew that something was up here. Oh, fight's going on bottom lane. Pudge does look like he is going to be going down anytime soon, but a very big Echo managing to take out 2 heroes already. They don't have any spells to use, and the techies comes through, kills himself a nice little witch doctor. A lot more damage coming through on the GG no tanker. He's actually able to take out the Magnus himself. Now Luna being controlled up. Techies, and here comes the damage. Showing up is a Nature's Prophet. The butterfly is doing a lot. It's doing plenty, but it's not doing plenty enough. The glaives manage to bounce, but they don't bounce enough. That is a 2 for 5. Koffer coming through just after that and cleaning up. That is a huge swing for our team of 0 expectations. 4k gold swing with a 7k experience swing. Let's just have a look at that on the graph. Bang. Just like that, it's become much more even game. Win probability still favoring Backdoor Protectors quite a lot. But I'm sure that that gap's going to close the more and more it happens. Maybe that there's an item they're expecting this Nature's Prophet to purchase before that'll change. I'm sure the BKB is maybe something that's on that list. Either way, Echo Slam was very good. Earthshaker did incredible that fight. He's actually looking to get a Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel. Just so he can split, I guess, and be in more fights. It always feels good when you're a mid laner with bots and you can just sort of do what you want. It's got a shard too. Like Earthshaker's certainly farmed. Top of the leaderboard is still this Luna who's just continuing to stay ahead. Ags coming up soon. What is the Ags of a modern Luna do? Allows Luna to cast Eclipse on an allied unit or herself, and its effects follow them or cast it on an area increasing. Okay, yep, it's the classic. And that's the next item that she's got coming up. And then crit. Then we're going for a nice little crit. Hit hard. Hit hard, hit later. A simple little Roshan play coming out. We can have a few items just in the meantime. Hurricane Pike's nice. Pudge also has himself a blink, but he is quite behind on the Pudge. This is a position 3 Pudge. Playing quite sacrificial here at the moment. What's he actually looking at? An Ags? I don't know. He's just going to kill himself. I love Ags on Pudge. But I personally think it's no longer good enough. Like, look at him just die right now. Imagine that with more damage. I personally don't think that the Ags is good enough, or as good as it used to be, to justify always needing to get it. Yes, you want to be dealing damage, but I think that there's plenty going to be coming out from this Nature's Prophet, Techies, and Earthshaker combos. This Rubik looks like he's going to die. Techies just continuing to throw out some grenades. Vengeful Spirit does have a swap if she wants to go ahead and use that on a Techies. If they can get a hook here, and they actually do the opposite, and they manage to get, no, very nice hook. Age is down already, but there's not much follow-up which is going to come now. Earthshaker trying to find himself a good opening. They don't really have any vision to be able to give himself the amount of information that he needs. Blink is finally coming off cooldown after that meteor was what killed it, but Luna is happy to get out of here, but no. Earthshaker has other ideas. You're staying. Luna says, okay, I'll have the tower then, and I will just farm your jungle on the retreat. I still think it's probably worth it. She would have been going up this lane by now. Mine's getting set up here. They think that they were going to push high ground. Probably not. Does that Techies have a Octarine Core? No. Simple little fight recap. It's just a one fight. 1k gold lead. 1k going towards the team of Backdoor Protectors to 2700 XP. I'm going to wait for the crit first. She's thinking the Ags might not be the best idea.
Dire's middle tower
Prophet
has fallen.
Staying with her, and by that I mean obviously he's still behind, but he's managed to stay within 3k gold of this Luna. Invoker, third on the leaderboard as far as gold lead goes. Something that we should look at is just... It's more the levels, it's just that scoreboard that I want. Big level disadvantage coming out from the team of zero expectations, but I'm sure that that's going to be rectified after that one fight. And the fights are still looking even, you know. If that Luna didn't have Aegis, that's a very different situation. Now obviously she was playing how she was because she had Aegis. But it's still an even game. There's still threats coming out. Luna is hitting hard now. Is a 900 crit. Smoke coming out from Backdoor Protectors. I'm sure they're just going to let their Luna continue to hit. No. No, Luna is keen to make a move. Voco TPs to this bottom lane, starts getting it pushed out. They're leaving this middle lane. I really thought that they were going to try and just push two at the same time, but apparently not. The lions have been drawn. And the mines have gone off. They now know that the enemy team is in this area. Pings have come out. The mines giving a lot of valuable information here. However, this Earthshaker has just been RP'd. I think that's absolutely fair. Let's just kill him, says Magnus. Did you know Tanker? They're going to struggle to fight without him. The hook misses, but he has got Blink. Didn't use it in time, so this Pudge looks like he's going to be going down himself as well. He's got his dismember off, and managed staying alive a little bit longer than we thought, but no, he still does go down. Nature's Prophet cutting the wave? They were pinging? No. This is one of those situations where Prophet hasn't been showing up. He's 8 and 4. He's got the most kills on his team. He has been around. But this is a Luna pushing into your second tier 2. Magnus goes down to the techie's minds. Exactly what he was hoping for. Really well played. That's just clearly some experience there, putting him in these positions. Prophet has now been swapped out, and the Witch Doctor is now punishing him with damage. I think the Maledict's going to end up taking him down. Yes, it is. Now, Maledict doesn't go through BKB if you've already got it, but once it's applied, it cannot be dispelled. Prophet goes down, and that is a 2-for-1 fight eventually. It was really a 2-for-3. So still certainly an advantage certainly going towards the side of Backdoor Protectors.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Earthshaker watching this Luna, trying to get some vision. His team is behind him. Oh no, he went the wrong direction. That's okay. Looks like they're going to get him anyway, but they don't have an Echo Slam now, so I think that this team is probably wanting to get out of here. Pudge throws out a hook to make it seem like they want to stay and fight, but there's no Echo. I don't think they should be staying. They haven't seen the Invoker. Well, they can see the Invoker bottom, so they weren't too worried. Nice little win there for him, killing that Luna. Very nice smoke, getting caught out by this ward. They just knew that she was heading in this direction. And that's a very nice hook. Going towards a very easy kill. Vengeful Spirit, how far off from that Ags is she? Still 2,500 gold. Not going to have that Ags anytime soon. Oofed indeed, Raymond. Oofed indeed. Top tower. It's going to be the first tier 2 that Team Zero Expectations has managed to claim, which is going to feel very good for them. All of a sudden, the map is a lot bigger. Not too much, but just enough. Invoker has been splitting waves and farming for quite a lot now. What has he got? He's got himself a level 18 and he's got himself a BKB. Lincoln's coming out. What is the Lincoln's for? Just the Pudge? You're really just that concerned about the Pudge? I mean, obviously it works against Rubik as well, but yeah, I don't know about the Lincolns. Maybe they're doing a bit of 5 Protect 1? And they're just really relying on this Luna to, you know, chuck a Lincoln's on her. Chuck a Lotus Orb on her. Speaking of items, let's pull those up. He's obviously got himself an Axe as well. Yashinkara on the Earthshaker. No BKB or Force Staff to get himself out. Once he's in, he's in. E-Blade coming out on the Techies. It feels really nice. Ags coming on this Rubik. There are very little defensive items coming out from both teams. There's only one Force Staff that I can see. Obviously a BKB is a defensive item, but it's also Pike, but I'm talking about support specifically. Glimmers, yours, Force Staffs, Lotuses, which would be, I think, fantastic on the team of Zero Expectations. Vengeful Spirit, Witch Doctor. Dislike Lotuses. It's also good against Invoker to dispel his garbage. Not bad against the Luna to get that beam. Trying to bait out this haste rune. Just gonna give it to the Scarecrow. Interesting. Unfortunately, we actually have a no-show for one of the teams. I'm sure that they have a very good reason, but there is going to be a forfeit coming out. Maybe just a misunderstanding with the schedule, didn't see it properly. In times like this, Virtual Sports League is certainly nervous that they've made a mistake, but no, I'm sure everything's fine. very, very close. Both teams around Roche Pipe, which makes a lot of sense. He's normally alive much quicker than this, but here he comes. 4 seconds, the man, the myth, the Roshan. He's got his banner and he's got his Aegis. Backdoor Protector smoking. If we're going to talk about a vision advantage here, we've certainly got one team who... No, they both just have the same amount of vision. Luna's actually gone in. However, they've got a techies. If they were standing on top of these mines a little bit better, it would have helped. But no, a 3-man RP comes through, manages to get 2. But now it's 2 for 2. And the Nature's Prophet has managed to find this Invoker. The clicks come through, and that is going to be a 3 for 3. Very, very even fight coming out. Echo Slam is still up. So if he wants to, he can initiate on this. They're sending in some trios to see how low this actually is. Bang, he's gone in, he's stunning, he's got more stuns to go, and now the Aegis has been claimed by the Nature's Prophet. He's going to happily sit here and fight because he thinks that this Aegis is going to allow him to win when he comes alive. But this Satanic Luna is just going to be too big of a deal to deal with. Finally, he gets himself out of dodge a little bit, but the skewer I was talking about comes through, gets him out, but no, Luna's able to clean up both. A mega kill streak going towards Luna as well as both kills. Luna is just a little bit too fat.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Really well played by the Luna, knowing that confidence, having just sitting there and fighting. Once the BKB was gone on this Nature's Prophet, he really didn't have much to go. He's going to pick up a Satanic now, but I think really what he needs is an MKB. I don't play a lot of Nature's Prophet, and I can't pretend that I'm better than any of the people playing in this game right now. Oh, that was very unlucky. Almost worked out very perfectly. But this Luna does not have Aegis, and she's about to get dismembered, and she's about to get killed. But the Witch Doctor comes through with a beautiful Death Ward, bringing death times 3. There's a 3 for 1. It was a big one on the Luna, but it doesn't matter. Dominating kill streak only going out to the techies, finding himself 1800 gold. It's going to feel really good. And he's going to find himself an Ags real soon. But these barracks are going to disappear. Thankfully, they did get the Luna, but it doesn't matter. They're trying to clear these creeps, but it's not going to happen while this banner is just chilling there, making sure they can take no damage within its little area. Swap comes through, ends up being a counterintuitive swap. Now, the other method of movement has come through, and this Rubik is going to probably go down. Yes. The Earthshaker's also in trouble here. He's probably spamming that Echo Slam button, but no, it doesn't going to help. Nature's Prophet finds himself a kill on the background. Techies manages to get a kill on this Magnus, who's Struggle Town. Absolutely finding himself in a lot of situations. Dying the Pudge. Almost got the hook. I really love to see such an aggressive play coming out. Simple blink in, go. But no. He's hunting. Where is this Invoker, says the Pudge. No, he's around somewhere. Do what he's hoping for here. His team's not behind him. He's just looking if the smoke breaks. That's really what he's looking for. He found the smoke break, and now he's actually come out of Invis. So this is an interesting situation. Manages to get this member off quickly, but the Prophet can get the clicks out. He's just TPing and getting the hell out of here. Pudge throws a hook, hoping to hit the Vengeful Spirit to get a kill on the way out. But no. Still, this game is continuing to go. The gold lead at some stage might have gone above 9k. Here it is, 10k. But for the most part, that's where it's been sitting. It's been sitting around that 8k, 10k gold lead. And they haven't even got the melee barracks. One set of range barracks. One set of ranged barracks has been claimed. Little item check. What have we got? Do we have an MKB on our Prophet? No, he's finished the Satanic though. Goodness gracious, that is quick. Maybe he is just going to get rid of those treads and go for that MKB. Let's see what he's queuing up right now. He's queuing up his shard. What does his shard do? I'll click down here, then we'll have a look at the shard.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Applies a curse on all enemy heroes within 1200 range, dispelling them in fog, slowing them, and dealing damage over time. Right, so it's a little bit of just a magic damage over time. Slows them too.
Dire are scanning.
Treants count as trees for this purpose.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Luna with a blink, blinks in very aggressively, but she's sitting amongst a lot of mines, but it's actually fine. A mine is not enough to do anything to this Luna, and as you can see, you can hit as hard as you want with a Daedalus,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
with a
attack.
mouse Mjolnir, but if you can't hit the enemy hero, you simply cannot hit the enemy hero. There will be no damage. Now Luna is actually alive. First time during this game he's actually going to manage to find himself some damage on the racks, but no, the Witch Doctor has found himself in a nice little cheeky position. They are invading deeper and deeper into the base of Zero Expectations.
Dire's top tower.
Backdoor Protector's finding himself 18 gold lead. Nature's Prophet does not have a BKB anymore, and even though he pops his Satanic and starts hitting, he is in trouble. Stuns, damage coming through. Luna says this is now the time. They do have plenty of buybacks, and they're going to have to use them if they expect to defend the Ancient. Literally the name of the game here, ladies and gentlemen, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be the aim of the game. Witch Doctor comes through, finds himself a very, very nice death ward into the base, but no, Witch Doctor manages to go down, so now they are backing out. Pudge on top of this Vengeful Spirit hitting. Luna has gone in, has used her Satanic, so that's going to be gone in a second, but Nature's Prophet is down. The only hero that could probably threaten this Luna is now gone down. Yep, an RP comes through, onto 2, Invoker starts damaging. Luna is still very much alive. Good game, well played comes out. Instead of hitting GG, they are simply going to let them end the game the old-fashioned way. Well played. Well played, Backdoor Protectors. Game 1 has been taken by Backdoor Protectors. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through those stats for you. Very good game. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to make another lobby. Those teams can join when they're ready. For now, I am going to just I'll make the lobby now. Now that lobby is up. And I'm just going to pull up these stats and allow you streamers to have a look. So don't go anywhere, or do. I'm not your boss. And I'm going to go get myself some water. And then we can rock and roll from there. And there's the other sets of stats. Talk soon. Alrighty. We are ready to go for game 2. Bang, bang, bang. And all the settings are correct. Let me just check. Lord, that was a close one. There we go. The Div 1 has been selected. And we are... Check that one more time. I've got myself worried now. Virtual Sports League, Div 1. Fantastic. Starting the game. Coin is now tossed. He's... Bang, bang. And we've got Zero Expectations going first pick. Whereas Backdoor Protectors are going to go ahead and take Radiant. So now we're just finding a server. Lobby game's coming. Happy, 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 happy days. And we can go ahead and get into a nice little Virtual Sports League game 2. Game 2.
Five seconds remaining.
Testing, testing. All good. Fantastic.
Dire team back.
Now I've got a heat pack on. Any heat pack enjoyers out there? Sore neck.
10
Good with sore
seconds
neck.
remaining.
For yours truly.
Radiant team back.
And I'm managing that with a heat pack.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. 10 seconds remaining.
Oracle Band coming out immediately again, and Centaur. It seems like
5 seconds remaining.
they're the same teams. Yes, it is. So both Backdoor Protectors value Oracle, and Zero Expectations value Centaur as bands. I do know that Misa likes playing Oracle,
Dire team back.
but I'm not sure
Radiant team
who
back.
plays Centaur in such a scary way that he's worth a first ban. Night Stalker again coming out as a ban, and Disruptor
10
as well
seconds remaining.
coming out as a ban.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. Dire remaining. Team back. Dire remaining. Team pick. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Magnus
remaining.
ban, they're respecting the Magnus. Zero Expectations actually
Dire
banning
team back.
the Nature's Prophet. They don't want to have to deal with that again. Backdoor Protectors picking that Witch Doctor seems like a very solid first pick. Snapfire. Snapfire was an incredible hero in the recent T-High. With the old
10 seconds remaining.
Helm of the Dominator.
Dire team back.
Yeah, dragons are also nice. Little dragon
Radiant
lizards.
team back.
Silencer ban. Dawnbreaker ban. We got some heat pack lovers in the chat.
Radiant
Fantastic.
team pick. 10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Mars.
Dire team pick.
Lion. Two big picks. I know that Zero Expectation very much a value Lion. Soma Yukihira specifically. But we've also got Backdoor Protectors. We've got Mars, known as... Mars actually stands for Most Are Useful Rahiro Set in the Game. So, Mars is in Axe. Axe hacks.
10 seconds remaining.
Axe absolutely
Radiant
hacks.
team pick.
This is a hero I am definitely familiar with. Vengeful Spirit. Backdoor Protectors wanting to use it for themselves yet again. Valuing the Vengeful Spirit pick. I can't stress enough, I do not think there are any issues with the picks.
10 seconds remaining.
Last game, naturally the Pudge could have hit more hooks, but that's coulda shoulda, you know. He was throwing them, things might have went differently. There were plenty of them that he hit, which did well.
Dire team
Pug to
pick.
bed again, interesting. Invoker coming out again for the Backdoor Protectors. Oh, oui, merci. Parlez-vous merci?
Radiant team ban.
Interesting. It's good to see Marcy. Might be the first Marcy pick of the Virtual Sports League.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining.
Few more heroes coming out to pick. We're digging into the reserve time here. Really having a think. Again, Zero Expectations, enjoying the process of picking, you know, really wanting that last second, and I think that they're doing it again as some type of mental sort of tactic, which is okay. No, they just banned Drought, right? And now it's the pick. Will they do it again? Will they do this? Wait until the last second before they click go. Is this the situation?
10 seconds remaining.
Now this is game 2, of course. Virtual Sports League game 2.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Radiant team pick, and it's going to be a Void Spirit. So I'm not too sure, because this could be a Marcy support leaving a... No? It actually might be a safe lane Marcy. Safe lane Void Spirit, maybe? I guess we'll wait and see. Gyrocopter, obviously, position 1. They're picking their heroes now. Tet has picked... So Kofa was the Lunar last match, so it does look like this is going to be position 1 Marcy, which I'm very excited to see, actually. That's going to be awesome. Apparently you can farm fast enough on this hero that there's value. Love the Snapfire skin. Chilling with a pink dragon, blue tongue, maybe had some ice cream, or maybe a blue lollipop perhaps. Backdoor Protectors, though, how do they lose with this Vengeful Spirit skin? What a set. Kofa chilling with a default Marcy, respect it. Dusky, massive flaming axe head Very intimidating. Soma looking good on the line. Chill helmet. Chill man, you know? Happy days. Bang, bang, bang. And here we go again. I do assume that we're going to have 2 smokes coming out from both teams, and so far just the one.
Prepare
Do they have
for
a
battle.
smoke?
By my bulls.
They do not. They do not. It's just a single smoke team this time. Before we get to that, let's get that stick count. So who's going to win based off of the sticks? And as we know, Virtual Sports League was right last time. The team with the most sticks was the winner, and that was Backdoor Protectors. And yet again, they look like they're going to win this one with 3 sticks, 1 wand versus 1 stick and 1 wand, which is not looking good. Witch Doctor, however, says the enemy's looking hungry, potentially for me. However, the team has going to wrap around. They are going to set up. The first blood has been seen and captured and taken and killed. Marcy going to head ahead and pull that hero back. Mars getting a lot of nice right clicks out on the axe, and the Sunstrike comes through. That is a 1-for-1 Gyrocopter. On the other hand, Flat Cannon doing plenty of damage, managing to get himself out. 0 expectations. Will they manage to find themselves another one? Yes, that is a 2-for-2 so far. An absolute bath of blood. The Invoker going to struggle to get himself out of this one. Finally, 3 kills coming through for the team of... Let's see what happens. Here's the line. No, not going to go down. So, Backdoor Protectors managing to find themselves a fresh 4 kills, 5 kills going through. There's a 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 kills. 8 kills going at the start of the game before the clock even strikes 1. Before the clock even strikes 1, we've got 8 kills, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Virtual Sports League is all about. The V in Virtual Sports League stands for ferocious, viscosity, vivacious. What else does V for Vendetta say? All of the above. And that is an awesome, awesome start to the game. Very, very exciting. Very, very exciting indeed. And let's just go ahead and go through these lanes. I might look mid while we do it, just because I think mid deserves a little bit of respect. Or does it? Now let's just look what we're talking about. So in the Radiant team, 0 expectations, we've got a position 1 Gyrocopter with a hard support Vengeful Spirit. He is versus a position 3 Axe and a position 4 Lion. Now it does look like this Battle Hunger is going to do a little bit of annoying damage. In the meantime, top lane, the Marcy is taking a lot of damage. Did he actually have a Maledict on him? It seems like it's worn off already. And let's just go to that top lane. So in the top lane, starting from the Radiant, we have got a position 3 Mars with a position 4 Sagex Witch Doctor. Sagex is the captain, of course. Let's see what he can do. And then on the team for Backdoor Protectors, we have now got a position 1 Marcy with a Helm Dom coming in. We shall see. No spoilers. No spoilers for my man Liam Cannon, who predicted that several minutes ago. I missed another kill, did I? No, I didn't really. I saw it. But yeah, that's a position 1 Marcy with a position 5 Snap Fire. Let's go back to this mid lane and see what's up. What's up? Pretty even so far. This Invoker has a 15 charge wand 2 minutes into the game. Oi, 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 oi. Top lane, Soma taking damage, taking some hits. Gyrocopter, you are playing like a man with more than 125 health, which is just not the case. Top lane managed to find that just in time. Witch Doctor goes down again, and for unlucky news, he actually does not have a TP. hoping to buy these boots. 7 seconds. I think it's probably worth just for him to sit there and wait the extra 20 seconds so that he can just take his boots. But we'll see what he decides. Instead, he goes for a nice slow walk. So the Helm Dom allows Marcy to farm. Classic. Bang bang. Gyrocopter, pressing buttons, shooting buttons. Battle Hunger, the level 2. Axe is only going to get more threatening to this Gyrocopter. I do wonder if he's going to get a call at level 3. I guess we shall see. Axe leading the board on the net on the last hits. Witch Doctor. Oh no, he's missed both spells. Unfortunate. However, he's managing to get himself out of dodge. Did look like he had a nice 10 charge wand there. Mars also has the same. Marcy already a Helm Dom. So he's already going to be regenning out of the wazoo, especially with that armor. It's just going to feel very, very nice. Oh, this Gyrocopter is breaking feet. The block coming through from the Vengeful Spirit keeps his position 1 alive. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Axe did actually get the counter helix. It does look like he's going to dive. Vengeful Spirit does not have anything to keep himself alive, so he goes down. This is a 9 kills coming out from Backdoor Protectors. Looking very ferocious. Ferocious. And Marcy looks like he's going to go on this Mars. The Mars, even though he does have Bulwark, facing the wrong direction, maybe a little bit out of practice, but he missed the spear as well. And I actually think that that's going to make sure... No. This hero is going to go down anyway. He's got the enemies dying while maledicted explode. So we just got a message in the chat. Drafting Disasters won their first game against Team Flesh Rocket, which is their first showing in Virtual Sports League. Team Flesh Rocket's their first game playing. Drafting Disasters played last week, but these are the 2 new teams in Division 2. So that match, that second match is going to start up soon, I'm sure. No, there is nowhere to watch that. There is nobody streaming / casting that at the moment. And obviously the players don't want to be the one to do that based off the delay. Very, very nice God's Rebuke there to stop that attempt coming through from the Marcy. Did not realize that that actually interrupts the stun of the whole situation. Without Maledict, I don't think they want to continue this little duel here. He's got plenty big wand charges, yeah, and now he's facing the right way. Bulwark used, tanking a bunch of damage. Really nice dodge there. Spearing his team in, spearing him into the tower, taking a couple hits. Very nice. Maledict coming in 4 seconds. The Invoker tries to use a Sunstrike, but no. The trade ends up going happily towards Kofa in the top lane. The very, very well played. The Bodyguard actually doing so much there to keep him alive, as well as he had a Healing Lotus. And I guess just that Helm Dom is just allowing so many good health regen, armor, attributes, just so much good stuff. Backdoor Protectors, 3k up already. This is 7 minutes in. Very much threatening, looking very threatening, scary even. Axe gets himself a nice call, but he has been stunned. What level is this Rocket Barrage? That's a level 2 Rocket Barrage, and I think his stun's going to come through. No, it's a good Soma on the Lion is coming through. Maybe should have expected this hero to rock up sooner. The fight for this experience rune. What's going to happen? Oh no, he thought that he was dying, so he stopped TPing. Is the Sunstrike going to hit? It is. Thankfully, that Sunstrike is able to come through and secure the kill on Marcy, getting himself a 3-kill streak. Bottom lane, though, there's a rotation coming out from Tet in the mid lane, getting him kill onto the gyrocopter, so it ends up being 3 for 1, but they did get the 1 on that Marcy.
Fall at my feet.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bounty.
Marcy, he's popped these. He does have his ultimate, and he's already popped it, and he's already punching, and he's got more stuns. Misa coming through. Zero expectations. I've been calling them backdoor protectors, whereas Zero Expectations are the team with the Marcy at the moment. And bottom lane is actually solo killed by the gyrocopter. That's incredible work by him. And now he's used the cooldown, and he's used it very correctly. However, Soma is feeling very good with a 20 charge wand and a fairy fire. Didn't think he was in trouble anyway, so he ended up turning and just killing this gyrocopter. Finger of Death certainly helps whenever you need damage. Nothing like a nice 600 damage nuke at level 1. Long cooldown, but certainly well worth it for your position 4 to get that kill on the gyrocopter, which is actually his 3rd death? What are we looking at here in the gyro? It's 3rd death.
Radiant's bottom tower
Most
is
likely,
under
probably.
attack.
I don't think he's going to go back to that lane. Top lane, the tower hasn't been taken. He's favoring the Stray Tormentor. It's fine. You don't have to do too much micro. You can just sort of, press a few buttons. Bang, bang, bang. Not the best hero to try and go on as a Marcy. So the Stray Tormentor just gives their team health regen and AoE. Vengeful Spirit is not level 6. So after that Invoker kill and those rotations to try and help out, it seems like nothing's going to come from it. Apologies for missing that one, but it seems like there's just a lot going on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think not.
Top is missing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Early game's a nightmare for me.
Yes.
Radiant are scanning.
He's now got himself a Centaur Conqueror, which is classic because this just allows him to have another stun. Witch Doctor not looking level 6, however Mars is, so they can just get out of dodge if they needed to. Vengeful Spirit actually able to dodge this kind of gank, but they have spotted the stacks. Zero Expectations are now bringing heroes over immediately. Does look like the backdoor protectors are going to look to hold this. They in fact get a swap onto this hard support, and yet this looks like he's going to go down without being able to get a skill. A nice cold snap combo there, getting the kill. Axe doesn't have blink or anything, so it's not too threatening. He's got his Sunstrike ready to go on the Invoker. The Vengeful Spirit's used all he can, and now the Mars comes through and finds himself a beautiful spear combo. That Marcy is dead already, thanks to being the most useful hero in Dota 2. Finally, the gyrocopters come through and going to get himself a very nice cooldown. The Axe has actually got this blade mail, so a lot of the damage ends up getting tanked. Soma taking damage now onto the Lion, ends up going down. This is a 3 for 4. The only hero that wasn't there is now back alive and joining in the fight the second time. 5 for 5 it ends up being, but with the 5th hero, one of the heroes that died on Zero Expectations died so early they ended up joining the fight for the second time. Level 6 now on the Vengeful Spirit, which is going to feel very good. Witch Doctor finally finding himself with level 6 as well. Those fights would have been very, very much different if that was the case. He's going to get some nice bounces here, and he is going to use the Death Ward, and he is going to get enough hits, and that is a level 3 Maledict. So I actually think this guy is going to go down with the Sunstrike, no missing, and with the wand that is able to, he's going to be able to keep himself alive, just missing that. And now this Marcy is looking for more blood, getting another kill. The kisses come through. 1 kiss, 2 kiss, 3 kiss, 4. The spirits do end up taking down the lion, but the invoker goes down as well. It is so hard to be a caster when there's so much action going on. I don't know where to look. The map is too big. I'm not that skilled, and my viewers, they're pissed. I can tell. I can tell when viewers are pissed just by the statistics. 31 views. Oh my god, it's going up. Doesn't look like the viewers are pissed at all. This is an incredible game so far. Let's pull up that net worth. It's well past 10 minutes when I normally do it, but there's just been too much going on. No other stats matter. None of the other stats matter. More kills going on. It is the gyrocopter unfortunately going down. That is his 5th death. Not having a very good time on this gyrocopter. However, I say that, but he's level 8 with plenty of items. Where is he sitting on this net worth? He's sitting quite low because I think the team of Zero Expectations is absolutely taking this game for a ride. But yeah, Mars doing very well, keeping himself alive with that bulwark. The stun is missed. They're not able to help his teammate up. I think they should all be helping him up here, but the team is just zoning in. Misa coming through with some nice little shredder attacks, and Marcy finds himself a kill. This is just a very good showing. However, the unstoppable kill streak ends up going to... Oh, just went to the... Does he have a blink? No. They know that they're up there. Finger of Death online. Yes. Stun comes through. Witch Doctor is it. And now he should be putting that Death Ward down. He's not. He's not putting that Death Ward down. He should be putting this Death Ward down. Where is my Witch Doctor? Is what I would be saying. I do think that Gyrocopter wouldn't have joined that fight if he didn't think that the team had a little bit more there. I think he just underestimated how much that they had. But yes, this is a 14 for 33. It does seem like Zero Expectations are coming to play. Kofa, who played Nature's Prophet last match, it's really showing up. Backdoor Protectors, they don't have this Luna which they had in the previous game, just showing up and smashing. Yes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Mars is going to go down. However, are they going to be able to find themselves a... Yes, they are. Void Spirit does go down. Really nice kill, using everything there. However, the Marcy is here. The swap is nice to stop his combo, but Witch Doctor has nothing. They should be leaving. They actually just have nothing here. Marcy running real fast thanks to... I have no idea. Where is he getting this move speed from? Monster kill. More kills coming from Zero Expectations, and I just saw this Axe blink up onto this high ground. So Axe now has a blink. This is only getting more and more scary for the team of Backdoor Protectors. They do have a Mars, which is just a very good counter initiation fight handler. And they do have a Gyro, who's also just a very good hero at punishing inside of an arena. And he's coming, you know, his farm is coming. But yeah, this 9k gold lead is nothing to scoff at, especially at 15 minutes. Today I got a Battle Fury at 13 minutes and thought I was doing incredible. Think about 3k later and you're already at 10k gold is just incredible. Now I think that Kofa is actually a Divine 4. And has been immortal before, so very, very much showing that he can handle picking up a Helm Dom. Something I would never do because, not never, I just don't want to have to deal with another unit that often. But I guess Helm Dom's not bad. You can sort of just run along with you. You don't really need to have any plan for it or crazy micro. There's our items. Blink Dagger on the Lion as well. Glimmer Cape probably coming through for this Vengeful Spirit. Probably finish that into a wand, but for now just a little stick. And it was the team of Zero... I really thought Backdoor Protectors had this one again, but It does seem like they are struggling. What does Dota Pruss think? Dota Pruss. Dota Pruss does not think it's that. However, last game it was about the same odds at this time. But that team obviously had that Luna. Gyrocopter with 0 mana. They got a swap. He's got his spells. And is he just going to use everything? I think he should. He's trying to hold the spell, and he does. Mars tries to join, but now the kisses are coming through. However, kisses don't interrupt a Witch Doctor, so it's a 2 for 2 currently. And I guess that's definitely going towards the side of Zero Expectations. However, if they manage to find this Void Spirit after causing enough issues, the Axis got his Blink Dagger now, and he's going to blink onto this Invoker, who just tried to go invisible, but now is in very much a lot of trouble. Are the 2 supports able to get out? No. Any of them able to get out? The stun does come through, and the tier 3 tower hits plenty hard for a level. What level is this hero? For a level 14 hero, yep. So it ends up being that ended up being a 5 for 3 in total. Better watch out, Misa, says the Witch Doctor. Halfway to the 20 death power spike. Now that's a very good point. Everybody knows that you get a power spike when you hit 20 deaths. Yes, and as you've said, Liam Cannon, this Gyro loses in a man fight to this Marcy every time, especially without these extra items. But he is more... Gyro's less of a sort of hero that can do a lot of damage at point blank range. More of it deals damage to everyone at point blank range. Nice little swap from the Vengeful Spirit. However, Mars does have an arena. He can just drop it and get himself a nice lion, but instead he's focusing on some bigger fish, specifically ones that he wants to fry. Now, this hero does not have any escapes left. He has, but the Tornado, it does not manage to catch him. Now, this Snapfire just spat the dummy, meaning he's got an Aghanim Scepter. This is absolutely terrifying for the team of Backdoor Protectors. Yes. Wonder what he's going to build. So Gyro finally has his axe, so he's going to... He's going to be able to find himself some more damage, but the axe has already gone down. Mars with a nice little arena just separating the fight. And now the Witch Doctor's ulti comes through and is dealing a bunch of damage. Where did the Marcy go? He's been spat out. He's been saved by his teammate. And that's an excellent save coming out. Now the Lion goes down as well. Gyrocopter continuing to go through. Marcy thinking he's got what it takes to kill this Gyro, and he's killed one. He's got the second one. There's no... Cold Snap coming through. They've got the detection. If he turns around and gets a hit, maybe, but no, Marcy felt confident, and for very good reason. He wipes the team. Whoops, I got rid of the gold lead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Very, very, very nice fight. Let's pull up that. Yep, thank you. Unleash was used. Called out, yet really only tracks the ultimate abilities used for some reason. Witch Doctor is going to go down there, finding himself a nice little cute one. But mostly the experience was actually quite high there for the team of Backdoor Protectors, which I think is very, very much valuable. The gold lead is still only 10k. So yeah, it looks like they're losing a lot of fights, but they are managing to stay in a nice sort of secure gold range. Marcy continuing to play well, continuing to accelerate despite not being the fastest farming hero, has finally found himself a BKB. This is going to be very, very difficult to fight him now. He can't separate him from the team. Oh, I'm missing a fight. I am. This. What have we got? They finally put some detection down. Vengeful Spirit goes down. Is this a Sacrificial Lamb situation? It looks like it, because no other heroes are showing. However, Axe's smoke has just been broke. The tornado comes through. I think if they can, he should just use the death ward, and he does. The Axe goes down. Very, very nice little kill to get there. Just gets themselves. Here we go. The fight recap's going to refresh any time now.
Top tower is under attack.
No. Okay. Dota 2 still in beta. Yeah, it's not gonna give it to me. I think maybe I pressed it too soon. I'm sure they got experience with killing that Axe. Witch Doctor says, I've used my ultimate. I may as well try and get closer towards that 20 death power spike. Now, it is funny that you can joke about a power spike all you want, but every time Witch Doctor dies, he actually gets gold put into this little Gris ability here. So when he uses that, he's going to find himself with 1200 gold. And I keep on changing that by accident. As you can see, that's this thing separating Marcy from Gyrocopter, which, by the way, we should be paying attention to. The fact that Gyrocopter is now 3rd on the net worth list. 1200 gold, that would essentially get him... That would get him in 2nd. Only then trailing 3,000 gold behind the Marcy, who is just so scary. His level advantage is looking very similar.
Radiant are scanning.
Like 3 and 8 versus 17 and 3, you know?
Tower is under attack.
Nice call coming through, but it ends up on a Mars, which is honestly an incredible target because there has been no arena come through. The kisses rain down from above, causing a lot of issues, but this Marcy has a BKB. You can try and deal damage, but he's just not going to be good enough. Vengeful Spirit is finally... Was he dead? Now he's alive and now it dies? Not quite sure what happened there. But that's a 5 for... Is it a 5 for 1? Yeah, Axe would have had to die, come alive and die again. There's no way he's 830. No way he had like 100-second death timer. So that's a 5 for 1. Very, very nice getting that. 0 ground stuns is crazy. Very, very nice getting that Mars. Okay, into the Roshan pit they go. Invoker has got his ag, so he's had it for a while it seems. Despite clearly playing well, I'm not wowed by the Invoker yet, you know? I've mostly just been wowed by the fact this Gyrocopter is staying in it, and that this Marcy continues to show how good of a hero this can be, even in the position 1. Yep, a nice little defensive. Not sure about that ward. Should have been close to the edge. Bit of a get out of dodge ward. How scared do I need to be? Gyrocopter is such a scary position right now. Okay, he's just gonna walk his way out of there and live. A nice little centaur creep on the Marcy. Just something to bounce off of. Anytime I need. Free little bounce. What happened there? 10% rebound movement speed bonus. He can just send the centaur up, and he is. Oh, yeah, he's just going to go in. He's going to BKB, he's going to use his ultimate, and he's going to kill the enemy carry. Witch Doctor was forced to use his death ward in a way that seemed scary, but when the heroes were already leaving, it wasn't so. Mars, yep, spears his enemy into the tower. He's now looking at 2 tower hits, and the Invoker is able to, yes, get that last click. Finally get themselves once as a 4 for 1. It seems to be Axe is the one that keeps on dying, but that was already a 3 versus 5. So this is just going to be a set of racks going down. It seems like bottom lane. Interesting.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Is this a Helm Dom? Yes, it's also a Helm Dom coming out on the Snapfire. Someone who he can always throw a cookie to get a stun.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sorry, fire cap's coming up. Ooh, or BKB was used. Interesting. BKB was used.
Radiant's bottom
So
barracks
now that
are
gold
under
lead is
attack.
just skyrocketed. That's a 10k gold lead. That's why you take barracks, people. Look how much money you get from simply taking out racks for the team. Gyrocopter has just been stunned. He's finally used his cooldown, but it's in the wrong direction because the hero he wants to kill is in the opposite. However, it does look like they've got a nice spear and they finally got a Void Spirit. That's a 1-for-1. However, a very nice kill. So they're going to try and maybe defend a little bit more. No, Mars has already used Arena. He's got his blink. They've got the wards. His axe is sitting there in the corners waiting for more. Waiting for a nice little call. Gets it. 2-hero call. Very, very much lots of scary damage coming through. Gyrocopter looking for a BKB. The Death Ward coming through just to sort of say enough is enough. They're trying to look for more, but I don't think they want to. Yes, Marcy was on his way out, but I think at any stage he might have turned. Marcy. 20k. 20k at 28 minutes. Feeling jud. Feeling very jud.
Radiant
Koff
are scanning.
very, very well played at the moment. Let's just keep an eye up here because he can see this enemy gyrocopter. Whoops, I was about to pull up a score and I still will. 22-3, an incredible game. I think I need a carry bonus point. And it would be rude to add it halfway through the season, but I really do think I want to get a carry bonus point. And oh no, he just speared his teammate out of anywhere that actually gets a stun. Witch Doctor's trying to put some damage down, and he does. So they do have enough damage, but the Marcy BKBs turns around and finds himself a kill onto the Invoker. In the meantime, this fight is coming through. A beautiful arena comes through. Marcy probably by a shard. I know that he's getting a bit worried, but that's a maledicted lion. I do think he's going to go down anyway. No, he's not. The cookie actually gave him a bit of heal as well. Snapfire doing some incredible saves here. Where is Void Spirit and why is he so deep? Ward situation. Yeah, okay. Nice ward, nice ward. I'm so real for my ground casting lion. Has Soma improved? That is the discussion going on right now, and Soma's obviously on their team. I would certainly say Soma has improved with a beautiful score of 10, 6, and 24. It's an incredible showing. 10, 6, and 23 on the other support. Both supports are playing out of their mind. Dusky or Dusky just there as a hero who's just jumping in and dying. Classic Axe play. He's getting BKB, so that doesn't happen so often. An Axe. I can see how that would be good against Gyro. %, damage reduction on the attacks. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I was a little bit unsure, but I'm still unsure, but I'm okay with it.
Top tower is under attack.
Is that complete BKB coming out through? No, bottom lane. The Gyrocopter does have a BKB if he wants to, but he's actually just going to turn and fight a little bit. He's running back as if there is nothing threatening him, and I guess that he can see 1, 2. I guess he can guess the Snapfire's behind, or even if he comes, he's not too worried with his BKB. He's getting himself a Satanic, and I think this is exactly what they want. Let's go indeed, Raymond.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Pinging the axe. Wards come out. Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now there's got to be a swap. No, he actually swapped the wrong hero, I think. Gyrocopter finally has to pass his BKB. Marcy's BKB has run out, and he doesn't have an Aegis or anything. What does he have to keep himself alive? A Satanic, and he is still alive. Invoker continuing to get some clicks out, and he does end up getting this Marcy down. This is a 2-for-1. Now it's a 2-for-2, but this Axe is the one who's running still. Invoker, Cold Snap. getting rid of this man's mana, and he's finally getting his clicks out. The Maledict is going to pop one more time. It helps him get enough damage just to get him low enough to have that last final click, and a very, very good hold by the boys and girls of Backdoor Protectors. Let's show this fight recap and let's see this beautiful amounts of damage coming out from both teams. Gyrocopter on 5k, Witch Doctor on the 4, Marcy plenty. He used, see that? He used Satanic. BKBs, look at this, it's actually tracking a little bit more. I'm loving it. But yeah, ultimately, 3 ultimates used on each team as well. But what's really impressive is this 9k experience swing and that 3k gold swing, just putting them a little bit closer or within the range. That used to be 20, this little number here with a green arrow up next to the 0 expectations. But now it's only 14. It's only 14. So we're coming. We're coming if you Backdoor Protectors. They want these 3 points. They're desperate for these 3 points. This also might be a situation of Sacrificial Lamb. Let me check. Let me check.
My path leads to riches.
Yeah, if a player on the winning team has 19 deaths. How many deaths do we actually have on this Witch Doctor? He's sitting at 15. If this man manages to die 4 more times and they win the game, Backdoor Protectors will actually walk away with 4 league points. That is 3 points for winning both matches, 2-0. And that is 1 bonus point for Sacrificial Lamb, having a hero on their team die 19 times while also winning the game. That's going to be exciting. It might be the first time that someone's actually claimed that in Virtual Sports League as well. So I can't wait to see a little feather in the hat next to that. However, they're coming. They're running, and they are getting a 3-man call, and that Lion, who looks like, yes, Lion has an axe and just blew up the enemy team. What a horrible fight. The Satanic is doing so much on the Gyrocopter, but nothing can be done when Axe blinks in on 3, uses a BKB.
We're gonna need to clean up
Seb indeed, says Tet. We are going to need a clean up in the middle lane. Do we have buybacks, or is this a situation where bottom lane is going to be an end? A little bit of a different situation this time because it's not a Luna. So much XP going towards the team there, wiping these heroes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The BKB is used. Alright, thank you, Fight Recap, for disappearing. Mega creeps as well.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is falling. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
And Witch Doctor has actually found himself an Aghanim Scepter. Famous Witch Doctor item, if not the most famous Aghanim Scepter in all of Dota history. Cleans up a team fight for the boys, showing exactly why it is so famous. Showing the fight recap, you'll see that the Witch Doctor has just done 8,000 damage in one single fight. This is the most damage that's been dealt in one fight for the entire game, and it's been dealt by the position 4. Fantastic. What a fight. 14k gold coming back. That 10k experience is claimed right back, as is that gold, as is the defending. LOL. Let's always go. Always spelt with an O, of course. And Roshan. Let's get it. And they certainly will. They've got enough damage. Gyro's got a BKB. Is he finding his way to a pipe, or is he... He's finishing the crit. Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. Now, a BK... Aegis on a Gyrocopter is awesome. Obviously, if I talk about the best Aegis heroes in the game, we're talking Storm Spirit. Maybe Anti-Mage isn't bad. Medusa. You know, Gyro's certainly up there. south. Yep. 36 minutes south. You gotta have those 36 minutes south.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Summer.
Dire's middle tower
Okay,
has fallen.
going for the Helm of the Overlord. What is the point of defensive items when you've got the Blink Axe? You've already got a save. You don't need a 4-star. You don't need a Grimacate. You don't need any items, really. If I was this Snapfire, I think I would just sell all my items, get as much gold as possible, then take a fight. We're getting into relaxation territory. The power of the Witch Doctor Aghanim's Scepter. Do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, this team leading by 13k gold. I'm playing like it. This team leading the entire game are finally playing scared. The Dire is still very much favoured for for Dota Plus. But Backdoor Protectors staying in it. Look at this spooky map. Oh, the smoke's coming out.
Radiant are
We're as surprised as they are. What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god, they've gone onto the Snapfire. It's going to be a very good kill if they get it. Yes. And this Gyrocopter's got a double damage. They're pinging. They don't want to get it. They don't want to be here. This Marcy isn't even in the fight. They're managing to find a free fight here. I love this. The stun comes through. That is a 3-0. The lines have been drawn. Let's go middle. Let's go bottom. And let's just frickin' go. As Raymond Ali said 2 minutes ago or so, ground stun returns. What does this mean? That's what the L stands for in VSL, lonely, because all my players don't tell me nothing. They just make up memes and have fun without me.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Now that's obviously not true. They are giving me the blessing of casting and hosting and managing this fantastic league that is Virtual Sports League. They're giving me the opportunity to do that. The middle tower is gone! And that is what it has been, I think, 6 minutes. Let me check my notes. Yeah, 6 minutes since the gold lead has been under 10k, and the Backdoor Protectors are bringing it back. Door Protectors. Now, Gyrocopter, he has completed Dragonlance again. I think he is going to finish Dragonlance, and then he's going to get rid of his power treads, his boots, and build the butterfly. So he is valuing this. He's valuing the spell. Marcy doesn't actually have a helm creep. So he's chasing. He wants it. He wants it. Mars could certainly get a BKB out of this Marcy, but I think he's just gonna. Yeah. Okay. There we go. The arena's come down, and Gyrocopter didn't worry about using. He might be able to BKB out here, but no, he didn't use the Satanic. He's got it now, but I think it's too late. If only he'd used both buttons, I think he'd still be alive right now, and the tornado would have come through and made enough time, maybe for him to be able to get out, but no. Witch Doctor looking like he was going to go in there and maybe pull some kind of crazy Aghanim's Scepter fight-winning situation, but no, doesn't look like that. Has Witch Doctor died? 16. He needs 4 more. Invoker buys back. Absolutely buys back. Needed. Now, this Marcy doesn't have his BKB. He has been feeling a little bit useless when that BKB goes down. Mars' ultimate is in 19 seconds. So even if he buys back, he just doesn't have it, which is probably why he's holding it for now, just seeing what his team can do. And what his team can do is quite a bit. This Invoker is actually putting out the damage. Swap comes through, saves his team. But no, it seems like this Invoker might actually go down still. No, he's able to get to safety. Witch Doctor keeping himself alive for now. He does have buyback. So if they really want to protect these barracks, they can. Yep, that comes through. Oh my goodness, the axe almost goes down. I think they should buy back on everyone and save these barracks. But maybe what they're really going for is the mega creep comeback. They're trying to claim themselves more than one. Witch Doctor finally buys back. He's got his ultimate. It is on the ground. It is doing plenty of damage, but the Marcy turns around and gets the mega creeps. They have been able to defend, but whether or not they win the game now is a completely different situation. back line, the Mars has used his arena, but he hasn't used his BKB. So he's just going to get stunned to hell. And back to hell, and back. He's finally got his shard, so the Spirit is going to claim up too. The Finger manages to find the kill, and the Gyrocopter TP's in nice and aggressively. Now they can obviously hold against these creeps with the Gyrocopter. Very good hero at dealing with this. He didn't end up getting the Pike. I think he should have. I really think he should have, but he didn't. Fight recap. Apologies. Lots of damage coming out from this Void Spirit. Now it's looking very, very spooky. But, as I said, if Sagex on the Witch Doctor, the captain, dies 3 more times, twice, only has to die twice. If he dies twice and his team wins, they can actually walk away with 5 league points. That is 5 league points. Yes. Are you saying the wrong thing? You said 4 before. No, I'm not. So there's 2 bonus points which their team will be able to claim. Mega Creeps comeback is of course one of them, meaning if one team has Mega Creeps, and they are, if the losing team is the only team to have Mega Creeps, then the winning team gets the bonus point of a Mega Creeps comeback. If, however, they manage to take every single barrack and both have Mega Creeps, then that won't apply. Okay. Oh, I haven't actually checked the items in a while, and obviously people have probably got plenty. Marcy's got a refresher. Marcy has a refresher, which is just going to solve a lot of those issues. I was talking about the lack of BKB before, but that's not going to be a problem because the man's going to be able to just refresh and get another BKB. Shiva's Guard coming through. Axe Ags, Lion Ags, lots of Schnepters coming through. Gyrocopter still looking scary. Vengeful Spirit, Aether Lens. If he chooses correctly, he can get some nice swaps. And I'm sure Vengeful Spirit's currently building towards a Ags now, maybe? Yes. Better late than never. And you obviously don't have to buy it.
Before me.
I know the way.
Heed your doom.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay. Oh, Finger comes through and that Gyrocopter is dead. He does have a buyback, but it's not something he really wants to use without fighting first. You want to be able to put some damage out and then use a buyback. Has Marcy used anything? Marcy's used nothing as well. Yeah, he's just going to have to use his buyback. The swap has come through. He would love to be able to swap this hero into the base, but he can't. Can he get his Satanic off? No, he can't. Gyrocopter is dead. Witch Doctor, however, has managed to get himself off a nice little ultimate. No, it does look like this is the end for Backdoor Protectors. After Gyrocopter just could not get his spells out. Witch Doctor had a BKB and he still couldn't do it. And he ended up dying 17 times. Fantastic. Really well played for that game too. And that is a 0 expectations of victory. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, well played, well played. As always, thank you to everyone who was watching. All 42 total number of times the stream was viewed while it was live. At some stage there was 42, not at one. 42 people have looked at it at least. Current view is 10. To all 10 of you watching right now, thank you very much. I'll pull up these comments so that you get a little bit of the goss, a little bit of the flaming and stuff. But mostly in a minute, as always, I'll say goodnight, I'll shut my mic off, and then I will just scroll through those stats so that anyone wanting to watch the video later or the stream later can just sort of go through that without having to go into the the Dota 2 client and look it up that way. So well played, Zero Expectations, well played Backdoor Protectors. That is a 1-1 series. It seems like both teams are just going to end up walking away with 1 point after that. So happy days. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. This same link is all you need. If you visit this link, you'll see any upcoming matches and things like that, as long as they've been scheduled. So yeah, thank you again, and good night.